Hello everybody, happy Friday. Let's see here. Looks like we're got an excellent connection in YouTube. How's Facebook? Facebook is looking good too. All right. I see you're starting to find me. Let's see if I can find me. Say hey when you get in here. How is everybody? Happy Friday. Can you believe it? All right, this is our last live until I get home from the incentive trip. So just keep in mind, you won't see me the 3rd, 9th, or 10th. I'm off those 3 days from live for the incentive trip. I'll be back in the office on the 13th. And we'll be live again on the 17th. Can you believe it? Thank you to everybody who ordered, joined the team, promoted on the team, ordered class packets, signed up for Card Club. You guys are the reason why I am headed to Mexico, and I'm just so grateful. Thank you guys for all that you do to support me. I have a spoiler here. If you're a Card Club for Cool People, this was your thank you card. I think a lot of you have gotten your packets already. Sorry, Marianne, we're packing yours right now. But this is the card that I made for our Card Club folks. All right, let's see here. I've got one device set up. Let's see. Here we go. I want to see this full screen and it's not letting me. Come on. There we go. Kinda. Oh. No, not that one. Oh gosh. Technology. It's not my friend. There we go. All right. Hey, Jessica. Happy Friday. Hi, Tony. Thank you for sharing. You guys, when you share, that's how new people find my channel or my Facebook page. That's how we get new members in the Facebook group playing the challenges and how we make new friends. So thank you for sharing. Everybody, when you share, that's the highest compliment that you can pay me. Thank you. Hey, Dolores. Dolores is off of work today. Okay, we'll spend some time with you on your day off today. Thank you for sharing it with us. She says, hope you have your bikini ready for your trip. Actually, okay, so just while everybody's finding us, we'll just share a little bit of TMI, right? My sister always tells me that I am absolutely stupid for even saying this, but maybe there's somebody out there within the sound of my voice who can relate, right? I hate to go from dry to wet. I do. Like if you could dry clean me instead of shower, I would be so happy. I do not. So I have 6 bathing suit tops and 5 bathing suit tops and 8 bathing suit bottoms packed because I don't want to be damp. I don't want to be wet. I want to be totally under control. And like when I'm in the water, I want to be wet. But when I'm out, I want to pull that bathing suit bottom off and put on a different one and be dry. Or the next day, I don't want to put on a damp bathing suit if it doesn't dry completely. I am so ready. So no bikinis, but I do wear 2 pieces because I love to be able to put on a dry piece if I'm uncomfortable. Was that too much? Too much information? I just hate to be damp. Hey Kay, I'm glad you're here. Kathy, happy Friday. Jackie says, oh yeah, have a wonderful birthday. Oh, thank you. I can't wait. Stampin' Up scheduled the general session on my birthday, so we're trying to see if we can move our excursion. We were scheduled for Shellhow, which is the one park that I really want to do. So I put it on my birthday, but then realized that general session is that day, and I don't know if we can do both at the same time. So I'm emailing with the hotel to see if I can switch that reservation, or I don't know. It's going to be, no matter what I end up doing, it's going to be fabulous. And it's all because of you guys. Thank you for your support. Kitchenettes, you are the best, and you mean the world to me. And I'm so grateful for your orders and for your promotions and my customers and club members and all of you who support me in so many ways. Thank you. Jackie says, enjoy your time with Max and the other Stampin' Up ladies, or for heaven's sake, for heaven's sakes, relax. Yeah, I know. Don't worry. Jackie told me yesterday, she says, I left on Wednesday and I didn't tell you to enjoy your trip. And she said, go and relax. And she goes, you can the stressing out can, be wait until you come back. I said, oh, I'm writing in my calendar right now. Let me put May 13th, resume stressing out. Kathy says, I get what you mean, so you understand the dry to wet thing. I don't like it. I don't like being damp. All right, let's see. I'm still trying to get some good comments on YouTube. I can always flip back on the computer here and take a look, but I want to make sure that I can see both of you guys. We're going to make a simple card. Hey, Mimi, I'm glad you're here. Mimi says, I get it. I take extras too. Not going to try to pull on or sit in damp. Yuck, right? I agree. Oh, see, it's a little weird. It's my daughter's a special education teacher. She has her master's degree in special ed, and sometimes she says that she sees her kids in me when I behave like that with the don't want to be in damp clothes. It's a sensory thing. Just can't even stand it. All right, so I am going to make this card with you today. It's super simple. It's fast. It was like 14 minutes of raw footage, so it's going to go really quick, but we are going to hit on some housekeeping again, and I hope you guys don't get bored of my housekeeping. We are currently reserving for the paper sampler and in color club. Okay, so I'm going to use this as a segue because, as you can see from my title, painted lavender does not have to be lavender or purple. So here it is paired with the Mediterranean Blooms Designer Series paper that's coming in the new catalog, and you'll get a sample of this paper in your paper sampler. Now, the process goes like this. You ask me for the link to join by filling in a Woohoo form. So the link that says join here is a form where you put your name and your email address, and then we send you the link to set up your payment. The payment will draft automatically on May 1st after you set it up. So we have quite a few people who have filled out the Woohoo form. We've got their name and their email address, and they've signed up using the form, but have not set up their payment. So you're going to get an email today, if that's you, just reminding you to go to the product, choose just the paper or paper plus. Once you've chosen your option, you'll click checkout. Once you click checkout, you'll click subscribe now, then you'll click checkout. You'll check out and then get an email that says that your payment is set up and you'll be billed May 1st. So if you haven't gone to the product, chose your option, clicked subscribe, set up your payment and checked out, then you're not officially registered, all right? So just a little bit, we're doing a little bit different this time because I'm in Mexico this time. Stampin' Up doesn't usually schedule incentive trip over catalog launch, but I need a little extra help, so we're setting up automatic payment. So if you've got any questions at all, call me. I'm working until about 5 o'clock when we take Gideon to banquet. Banquet's like prom. And then I'll be working a bit throughout the whole weekend to get things done before I go. So don't hesitate to call me. My phone number is everywhere if you've got any questions. Annual catalog paper sampler is a quarter package of each paper if you do just the paper. If you do paper plus, it's each of the 11 papers plus the Eyelet 3D embossing folder, petal pink and white trim pack, in color shimmer gems, and the Craft With Me event. The Craft With Me event is on June 13th, but there is a replay if you can't make it on June 13th. It's going to feature Country Birdhouse, Citrus Blooms, and Painted Lavender, which does not have to be lavender. It can be in colors. And this is what we're going to make. You're going to get 3 PDF card classes featuring Country Birdhouses, Citrus Blooms, and Painted Lavender at the Paper Plus level. Okay, thank you for bearing with me for the housekeeping on that one. And if you are one who's filled out the form, name and email address, but you haven't set up your payment, get your payment set up so that we can count you for the paper sampler. Anybody have any questions on paper sampler at all? Please put them out there. I'd be glad to address them. Let's see here. Marie says, I get diaper rash from sitting in a wetsuit too long. LOL. Tragic. That's exactly what my husband would say. Exact words, Marie. That's exactly how he would choose to describe it. You're our people. Christina says, hello, everyone. I'm glad you're here, Christina. Hello, my friend, Angelique. Look at that, you guys. I love it. Happy Friday, you guys. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for sharing with your friends. Let's see here. Kathy says, I get what you mean. Oh, Jackie says they should call you up on stage and sing you happy birthday to you. Oh, I hope not. I think I'd cry. Hey, Marianne. Oh my gosh, you're here, Marianne. Did you hear me say I'm sorry for the spoiler alert? This is your thank you card. I got your embossing folder yesterday, a day ahead of schedule, and it's coming out to you today. We'll have it out in the mail, pick up tomorrow. So keep an eye out. But I'm sorry for the spoiler alert. This is your thank you card. Card Club for Cool People. This is the card that we made for you. Super simple. It only takes a few minutes. It's a beautiful one to make lots. And lavender doesn't have to be lavender. This is Night of Navy. And we're using Petunia Pop and Berry Burst in our in our annual catalog paper sampler classes. All right, now I would just want to pop into In Color because I've had some questions about In Color Club. If you are interested in Color Club, this is our Color Buddies reference guide. We're going to be building this reference guide. The only way to get the reference guide and its pages is to join us for In Color Club. However, I've had a question about the content because each month we're going to do a Stamp-A-Stack. And the content will be available after the In Color Club receives it and for purchase in PDF. Okay, so our In Color Club is either just the basics, please, or I want it all. You're going to get a half a pack of cardstock, Stampin' Pad, Stampin' Right marker, bordered ribbon, 6x6, one 6x6 glimmer paper in your color of the month, and 8 sheets of 6x6 designer series paper in your In Color of the month. If you want it all, we're going to add the additional half pack of paper, so you'll have a whole pack of cardstock. The additional half pack of cardstock, so you'll have a full pack. You'll have the refill for your Stampin' Pad and the Stampin' Blends light and dark in your color for that month. No matter what level you join at, you'll get your Color Buddies reference guide, and we'll build a page for each color where we're going to actually learn about the color theory. We're going to put color buddies together. We're going to talk about the monochromatic. We're going to make notes. We're going to talk about what Stampin' Up! Products are current and coordinate with those color combinations. We're actually going to work on how do these In Colors work with the core colors, and we're going to build ourselves a little reference guide as we go. Then we're going to Stamp-A-Stack every month. All right. No matter what level, though, you get your guide. You get your storage box for your Stampin' Right markers in the 5th month. You get a full package of In Color resin dots in your 5th month. You get a full package of In Color shimmer gems in your 5th month. So those are my thank you for sticking out the whole 5 months of the club. And the I Want It All level, you're also going to get a package of Unbounded Beauty Designer Series paper in your 5th month as a free gift from me. All right, so that's In Color. You can get the Stamp-A-Stack PDF after the In Color Club members get it for free. 5 months, 5 Stamp-A-Stacks. All right, so those are a couple of questions I got about In Color Club, and I hope that answers them for anybody who is thinking of it. All right, if you've got questions about In Color Club, or if you've got questions about paper sampler, please reach out to us and we can work you stamping now that I've shown you my visual aids. Tony says, so pretty. Hey, thank you. I have been just a creative machine behind the scenes. Deirdre says, hello everyone, while waiting on my grandbabies. While waiting on your grandbabies, are you watching them or are you waiting for Deirdre, I think you need to explain that to us. You're watching while waiting on my grandbabies. Are they coming over? Is that what you're waiting on? Lori says, hello from Ohio. Hello, Lori. I'm glad you're here. Happy Friday. Okay, let's get to our not so lavender card. We are going to start with thick basic white, and I'm going to show you what I did here, because this is my thank you card for my card club for cool people, and I had an extra or two like spare parts. So I'm not gonna emboss this, but I want you to see where it came from because it's a beautiful complement to the new Mediterranean Blooms paper that we're gonna do a sneak peek of here. All right, so soft seafoam, and I embossed this with the Cane Weave embossing folder. This Cane Weave embossing folder is from the annual catalog, and the pattern is just really beautiful with the Mediterranean Blooms. This is 3 by 4 1/4, and ran it through. Now my Mediterranean Blooms Designer Series paper right here, let me show you these beautiful patterns, is 1 inch by 4 inches. And we're going to use this small floral pattern and this gorgeous navy. And then when you put it with the cane weave, it really is kind of a nice complement there. All right, let me show you the back sides of these and we'll get it all glued on. The florals on one side are citrus, oranges, lemons, the little blooms. And then the opposite side is navy patterns that kind of have a tile feel to them. So it's a really cool pack of Designer Series paper. And it pairs up beautifully, as you can see, with Painted Lavender. Just rolled the corners of that a little bit. If you want to glue it down fast, please feel, or flat, please feel free to glue it down flat. I think it gives a little bit of interest to have the corners roll up. Let me get this guy going. The Painted Lavender bundle that we're using today is one of, oh, I forget how many. They'll be listed on today's blog post. These are what I call the unbundles. And this time of year, there's things that might be on your wish list still from annual catalog or from the spring catalog. And if you've got some bundles that are on your wish list still, be sure to check out the unbundles. So Painted Lavender will be available May 1st. You can get the stamps, you can get the dies, but what you can't get is the bundle discount. So this is one of our unbundles, and today's blog post will be all about the unbundles, so you can check visually which ones are unbundling and see if there's anything that you want to get before May 1st and save that 10%. So take a look at the unbundles. The flip side of that are the retiring bundles. If there are retiring bundles on your wish list here for the last chance list, before you just enter in the bundle ID number, make sure you check the dies individually, because the dies are on such an awesome sale right now. A lot of them are on such an awesome sale right now, where if you settle for the bundle discount, you're gonna pay more. Is that clear? Do you guys know what I mean? Put like hearts or thumbs up if you know what I'm saying about shopping at the end of the catalogs. The last chance list is exciting because you can save a lot of money, but it also can be a little tricky. If you settle for the bundle discount on the things that are have great die sales, you're going to actually pay more. So get those two things separately if they're on sale. All right, so we've got our card base, our Designer Series paper laid over that awesome cane weave, just so beautiful. Let's set this aside. We're going to do some stamping. You guys know what I'm talking about? Watch your dies, watch your bundles. If they're unbundling, don't wait until May to order. Order now and get the discounts. If they're retiring, check the die price before you settle for the bundle discount. I see a thumbs up. All right, you guys know what I'm talking about then. That's good. Yeah, I got some thumbs up and some hearts. Good. I sometimes feel like I wish I could hold your hands, because I'll talk about this every time there's a catalog last chance, and it never fails. There'll be still orders come through for the bundle of things where the dies are on sale. We're going to have a last chance post that I'll have for you guys on Monday, and this is the example of that I'm using, the Fun on Wheels, although I think the stamp set is now sold out. But when the die sets go down, 20, 40, 50, 60% off, and you settle for the bundle discount, you end up paying more. So look out for those those things like, for instance, Fun on Wheels, Gorgeously Made has a nice discount on the dies. If you had your eye on any of these, the seasonal branches are only $17. So if you got the bundle, you'd be overpaying. Okay, so look for that. The ones that are bundling or that are unbundling, grab them now. The ones that are retiring, don't buy as a bundle unless you know that's the best price. All right, I have 3 ink pads. I've got Daffodil Delight, Night of Navy, and Old Olive. I've got 2 cut pieces here. These are, oh, Auntie Mary, I put my die charts over there. Will you grab Stylish Shapes and all that for me? They should be right on top. I cleaned up after myself after I made the video. This basic white circle is from Stylish Shapes. This soft seafoam tag is from All That Dies. All right, the Stylish Shapes is 2 1/8 inch. All right, let's put that guy. This is the die from All That. It cuts 2 of those little tags in one pass through the machine, which I love, perfect for little sentiments. And this is that die set. This one is retiring. All right, so that's where I got those pieces. I need one of these because my stamp sets are photopolymer. Let me get my Stampin' Pierce mat in there. All right. Hey Nancy. Nancy said, had to make some chocolate covered strawberries for my boss's birthday. That sounds delicious. You make the best chocolate covered strawberries. So good. So patient. All right, let's get some butterflies on this circle. I'm gonna do Daffodil Delight. We're just gonna kind of stamp them along the side here so that they're fluttering along. I love this stamp set so much. And then we're going to bring in some basic white. Let's see, is that gonna be wide enough for that? Barely. I got a little bit wider scrap over here. Let's do this one. And then am I gonna be able to get both on here? Yeah, I can totally get both on here. All right, so I'm gonna do my flowers with Night of Navy. All right, so yay or nay, yes or no, good or bad, thumbs up or thumbs down. I don't care how you answer. How do you feel about Night of Navy lavender? How do you guys like painted lavender with the Mediterranean blooms? Let's get Old Olive for our stems. And then my thanks greeting is from the new Attention Shoppers bundle. I have seen a couple of cute samples with this, and the gift card holder that is in the catalog is fabulous. We'll see if I can pull something off with it. It's a very different kind of bundle. I'm excited to give it a try, but I'm definitely going to be outside of my comfort zone a little bit. It's super cute. So sneak peek, that'll be available May 1st. And then painted lavender, I've got this guy right here and the dies. And they're just a really fun stamp set and dies to play with. Let me show you. We're using just like that kind of typical focal piece, but let me show you this one. So there's these fun little pieces in the die set that you can kind of color yourself, or like this one where you can die cut it from cardstock, and then the little sprig that you can color. So really it's a fantastic die set. I want to stamp my tag first, and then we'll get the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine in here to cut that out. Do a Night of Navy on soft seafoam, and we're going to stamp all the way to the right because we're going to turn this into a tag. So there's a little thanks tag. Clear away the ink pads, give that a minute to dry. Night of Navy always needs an extra minute, don't you think? Ramona says, love it. Angelique, Christina, love. Mimi says, I love this color scheme. So you guys are on board with my outside the box color scheme. Good. Well, the painted lavender PDF card class will be a fun one for you too then, because we're going to take it into the In Color palette, which is a little more natural. The Petunia Pop is kind of purple, right? Pink-ish. All right, I need a Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine and some dies. Oh no, that was tragic. Okay, everybody just calm down. There it is. Okay. Everything is under control. We're back. I got my. All right, we need some tape for these. Get them down. I am really, really excited to share some new PDF card classes with you. The PDF card classes for the paper sampler, so Country Birdhouses and the Painted Lavender, and can you guys see the top of my head? No, good. And the Citrus Blooms will all be available for purchase in June, and then Hearts and Hugs will be available at the very end of May. So you will be able to get those classes in PDF form, but the most fun way is going to be to join the clubs. The clubs are going to work very much like our celebration VIP mini retreat. Everybody's got lots of questions this time because we shook everything up, and we had a really great time. So if you did that VIP mini retreat, that's kind of what you can expect of In Color Club and of the paper sampler this year. So it was just really a very fun event, and we're kind of modeling these two events after that. So, and if anybody has any testimony from those events, please feel free to speak up and tell us about your experience, because we're changing things up, and I think it'll reassure some of the people who haven't experienced that kind of event. You're going to get a ton of creativity and a whole lot of fun. All right, my die shifted just a little bit, so don't mind me. I'm just going to trim this one little edge right here. All right, do you guys do this too? Instead of stamp it and cut it again, if there's a spot that's a little too white, just give it a trim with your scissors. It's okay. All right. There, nothing a little surgery can't fix. All right, we gotta get our card back in here. Marianne says, just filled out the woo-foo for a paper sampler. What do I do next? We're gonna send you an email, and as soon as I'm done here, you might get it from Elena while I'm here. She's monitoring. And then you'll go to the product. See, we can't put paper samplers in our stores. They have to be, it would break cash and carry. So you have to email and ask for the link. That's how we're using the form. So you ask for the link. We'll send you a link, and then you just go to the product, choose which level you want, and check out. So click subscribe now, set up your payment, check out, and on the first you'll be billed. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. Hey Marcia, happy Friday. All right, let's get our sample back in here. And there's our pieces. I just glued my stems on my lavender. I'm gonna let it sit and firm up a little bit while I grab a 1/8 inch circle punch and punch this guy. Oh, Jan said, love the Zoom class, so much fun. Oh, good. And Nancy says, I love that you're doing the Zoom events so I can ask questions without having to type it all out, right? It's fun, and you guys can interact with each other too. And don't worry, if you can't make the Zoom, there is a replay available. Or if you want to craft at a slower pace and go back to it, you will be able to. So it's nice, you get both the live and then you can refer back both at the same time. Marianne says, great, thanks. Okay, good. Let me know if you have any questions. Hey, Patty Ann. I'm glad you're here. We are taking Painted Lavender, and like the title of this video says, Painted Lavender does not have to be lavender. Ours is Night of Navy. I'm going to just thread this tag front to back, and then I'm going to take the tail over to the top, tuck and pull. So now we've got the tag tied on the linen thread. Now I'm going to set it aside for a minute, and I'm going to glue down my lavender and my circle. And I'm going to show you a little trick if you've got any dexterity issues like tying bows. We are going to show you a little fun way to make it a bit easier, especially when you're doing something like a linen thread, very skinny, on a tag, and it's kind of flopping around. This is a good dexterity trick. All right, so our lavender, our circle are there. Let's get some dimensionals. I love using the edges. It's so satisfying. Anybody else feel like using the edges is so satisfying? As I said, I do go back to the replays now that I know that I'm a visual learner, right? And you can pause and rewind on the replay, and you can have fun and interact on the live. We did have such a good time. Cliffy says, such a pretty card. Thank you, my friend. All right, so we've got some dimensionals on the back of there. And then what we're gonna do is place this with the dimensionals where we want it. It's going to be like tying our little bouquet all together. Then what we can do is turn the card, hold down the card with your hands, and tie your bow. So loop, swoop, tuck and pull, and it's so much easier when you're holding down the card instead of having a little tag kind of spinning in the air while you try to tie. See, and then hold the center, pull the tails, tighten up using the loops, and there's your perfect little bow, and you didn't have to fight with it. You could hold down the card. And we're gonna snip this off the spool so we have no waste. Well, maybe I'll trim the tail a little bit there. There we go. And that's our bow. Now, so we have a challenge on the Craft Social. Last week I challenged you guys to pick 2 projects off of the Kitchen Table Stamper blog and mash them up and make your own. We had 6 participants for the Marisa's Birthday Mashup Challenge, and I am going to do prizes for all. So everybody, make sure that we've got your, if you participated, make sure that we've got your current address. I think we do, but if anything's changed, let us know. Everybody is getting a pack of these gorgeous iridescent rhinestones. I love these. They go with everything. Don't miss them off the last chance list. They add so much flair to any project. There are 3 sizes. You get 200 pieces. And so we're just going to send everybody a little thank you for participating in my birthday mashup prize. And yeah, so please check if you participated. Make sure that we've got your address. You can, our current address for you. You can just give us a private message if anything's changed. And I'm gonna go hog wild here. I'm doing 5 on each of these cards. This one's only got 3. How'd that happen? There we go. 5 on each of these cards for lots of flair, because you get tons of these. And they do just, I don't know, they just glitz up everything, don't you think? Look at that fire. All right, there's our not so lavender. All right, you guys, that was it. And now I'm off until the 17th of May. I can't believe so long, but I will be back live again on Friday, May 17th. I will be gone for the Stampin' Up! Incentive trip. And yeah, I will miss you guys. Look out for some surprises and reach out if you've got any questions. We're working all day today up until about 5 when we pause to take the kid to banquet. My son has got banquet, which is like prom tonight. And then I'll be popping in again about 6:30 or so for a little while. So if you need anything about paper sampler or in color, let me know. And I'll be monitoring everything throughout the weekend. We are leaving for Mexico bright and early on Monday. You guys, thank you. You got me there. Christina says, have a blast. Thank you. Let's see. Catch up on some I'm gonna catch up on some comments. Mimi says, personally love the Stampin' Stacks more than sketches, so I'm really looking forward to this. I love the Stampin' Stacks too. They are my preference. When I make a good card design, I like to sketch it, but I'll tell you a secret. Mimi, wait till you see the Card Club for Cool People next month, because that's exactly what we did for a Card Club. We took a Stampin' Stack, and then we sketched it for an exclusive Card Club sketch, but it comes from the Stampin' Stacks. So you're so like me. All right, so this is your last call to sign up for, you've got until the 5th, but I won't be here to remind you, to sign up for Card Club for Cool People May. In May, we're gonna be doing the latte love, little latte. And let me give you a quick sneak peek. We're all done with this and ready. All right, so this is it. It makes 8 cards, and it is a Stampin' Stack, which we reversed to make an exclusive Card Club sketch. So if you're not familiar with Card Club, we have a Card Club. It's a monthly Card Club. You subscribe, you get an exclusive sketch, and you make your cards from that sketch. And usually it's a sketch and a wonder recipe. Makes a whole pile of cards. This is your sneak peek for May. So you can join up until May 5th. If you're current members, your card will bill on May 5th. And current members, we are using the time-worn type embossing folder. You have a link to add that. You have to add that by the 28th, which is Sunday, right? Sunday at, because I'm going to place my order Sunday night before I go to bed, so that I've got all those time-worn type embossing folders. You can add the bundle too. Check your links. If you need links again, give me an email or a message. Latte Love is one of my favorites. I'll be signing up. Sign up. Yes, you'll love it. You'll love Card Club. It's so much fun. And the cards are always my favorite. Oh, I don't know. These Stampin' Stacks for a paper sampler are pretty good too. But yeah, you would be so welcome. Thank you. Let's see. There's a link in the description to join Card Club, by the way. Let's see. I think I got everybody's comments. You guys, thank you for spending some time with me. I'll see you guys when I get back from Mexico. If you need me, reach out today, almost anytime. Through the weekend, I'll be monitoring. It'll be kind of touch and go for the 2 weeks after that. All right? Everybody says, have a blast, have a good time, safe travels. And I appreciate that. Thank you for sending me. It's because of you guys. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys soon. Oh, Mimi says, Club is really a sketch and Stampin' Stack all rolled into one. It really is. And this time we reverse engineered it. So we took one of the Stampin' Stacks and then sketched it out. All right. Anyways, you guys have a great weekend. Thank you for everything. You're the reason why. You're the reason why I get to stamp for a job and why I'm off to Mexico. And I don't forget that. You really do support real people, real families, make, real goals and have real life experiences. So I appreciate you guys so much. Have a great weekend. Bye, guys.